following program is brought to you in living color on NBC.
Are the freeways that crowded?
Location hunting. Has Bracken read the final shooting script yet?
I gave it to him at the airport. He'll probably get to it somewhere over the Grand Canyon, be on page 50 by Omaha, and I predict he'll love it by touchdown at Kennedy.
Then I can start production on the 1st?
Kevin, even when he's away, I don't occupy his desk. He'll call you as soon as he's back, I'm sure.
Mm-hmm.
Come on.
Where is he now?
Miss Caldwell, anything new on my script?
Yeah.
Good morning, Miss Caldwell.
I'd like to show you the
Millie.
new drawing.
Get me Johnson in legal, please.
Well, what hospital? You got any work case to direct?
Oh, how bad is it?
Just a moment.
I see.
Trouble?
Now, hold on. Century Pictures' answer to Frank Sinatra just clobbered a photographer with his most cooperative actor plaque.
Have him apologize in person. I'll send a case of bourbon with Bracken's card.
Okay. Yeah, Phil? Listen, I'll handle it from this end, okay? Right.
Gentlemen. I am sorry. All appointments are canceled. Mr. Bracken regrets, but he's been called out of town.
Good. Thank you.
Oh, by the way, Sil, that playtime layout for Paulette Douglas. But I need Bracken's okay.
Miss Caldwell, Mr. Johnson on 2. Don't let him get away. Tell me, how does she feel about doing that kind of layout?
I haven't told her yet.
Why is the fastest tongue in the West hesitating?
Davy Evans? But we've always got Mama in our corner.
Paulette?
Yes, Mama.
I think the beige is better.
Okay.
Yeah. No, I like the green.
All right. The color of the day is green, Mama.
Sets off your eyes. You never know when the big moment's coming. I made that mistake thinking it didn't matter once. Just once, that's all it took. I knew bold colors did more for me. I picked that one day to wear a pastel. So, of course, I get a last-minute phone call from the biggest producer in this town. Couldn't get home to change. Cost me the part that made Rita Hayworth.
Bye, Mama.
That's good. Yeah.
Thanks.
Ah, you're gonna make it, baby.
Oh, Mama, if I had your confidence in me, I just might.
But you can't miss. You're talented. You're beautiful. And you got a pushy Hollywood mother.
Oh, there's Cab.
Have lunch with somebody important today.
I am.
Mr. Bracken?
I haven't even met Mr. Bracken.
Davy.
Bye, Mom.
Paulette?
Why is it every time you have lunch with Davy Evans, I get the indigestion?
Century Studios, please.
Yes, ma'am. You're Paulette Douglas.
Yeah, how'd you know?
Because I drove you to the studio once before. You're in that new talent school,
Yeah.
and Laura Dean's head of it.
Yeah.
Maybe today's a lucky day.
Really?
Mm-hmm, because you're going to introduce us.
You're an actor.
Who isn't?
Why don't you have your agent set up an appointment for you?
Because in this town you need an agent to get an agent.
Sorry, I would like to help you, but you're a complete stranger.
Tom Hudson, 25, 16 and a half shirt, 10 and a half shoe, and all my own teeth.
I can't. I don't even know if you can act.
Hey, don't sweat it. After I'm finished hacking today, I've got a firm 26 weeks on the unemployment line.
There's something troubling me. I think I know what you're trying to do, Diane, but I'm sorry. It's still not right. You're still too rigid. You're too ladylike.
I'm afraid I don't have that much in common with that kind of woman.
I'm sure that you've seen something, or something that's happened to you. Something you can use to make this girl real.
Well, when I was little, I found a stray cat. And I felt so sorry for it, I took it home.
And you mothered.
Yes, I think that'll work. Because what this kind of woman is trying to do is mother all men. Give them love.
Good. Well, go ahead. Use the mother instinct. You see, class, that's always the first step. Always. You must search for a piece of the truth and then use it for the character.
You've got to know the truth before you can use it.
I beg your pardon.
The woman that you're talking about, what makes her tick isn't love, it's hate. That's her engine, her motivation, hate. She wants to put men down, all men. Why? What kind of a man was her father? How did he treat her? What kind of guys did she know when she was 15, 16? How did they treat her? Does she have a score to settle? You bet she has, and every guy that she sees will pay the price of that hate. There's the truth for you. Try that.
All right, class, let's take a coffee break. Thank you, Diane.
Hey. Didn't mean to shake you up.
You didn't. I have an appointment.
May I ask who you are and how you got on the lot?
Tom Hudson, Laura Dean. He's an actor and he would like to get into the talent school.
Oh, thank you, Paulette. Let me talk to Mr. Hudson. Well, Mr. Hudson, do you always come on that strong?
It's my one weakness.
And what have you done?
Name it. Off-Broadway, stock, shipping clerk, commercials. The usual route to nowhere.
Have you studied?
New York, Strasberg's class.
For how long?
A month.
Oh.
He told me there was only room enough for one teacher in his class, and being that he was there first.
Well, Mr. Hudson, it's the same here. And we also have a very long waiting list, but if you'd like, you may leave your number.
How do you like it? It's beautiful. Is it new?
A present from me to me. In honor of the preview last night.
Even matches your outfit.
Yeah, I don't know whether to change cars or outfits tomorrow.
Hey, seriously, I hear the picture's got to be a big hit. And the studio has a bright new star.
Who said?
Well, the whole class was buzzing about it this morning when I came in.
You want a lift?
Oh, no, I've got an appointment with Captain Grant.
For his new picture?
Mm-hmm.
Why, I didn't even know the script was out.
Well, we won't be up for the same part anyway. Listen, I gotta run. Bye.
You've made it warm, livable. This guy is cold, remote. Everything in the house has to reflect that.
How about Bauhaus modern with a couple of Barcelona chairs as the only furniture?
Alvin, you have just made my day. Keep the faith, baby.
Yeah.
And make it great. Yeah, Mitch.
Diane Waring is here.
All right, send her in.
Mr. Grant?
Come in. Sit down, Miss Waring.
Thank you.
Laura Dean thinks you have something, do you?
Well, I've been at the studio 10 weeks. I think I'm ready for a role.
10 weeks? Any professional experience?
No, not yet.
How did you come by the contract?
My father's law firm represents the studio in the East.
Thank you for the honesty. Why acting?
Beg your pardon?
Oh, why not marry a lawyer and keep the old firm going?
Why not be a lawyer?
That takes talent, like acting.
Excuse me, Mr. Grant, did you want me to read for you?
No, Miss Waring, to be perfectly blunt with you, I did not want you to read for me. Laura Dean wants you to read for me.
Then I'm sorry I wasted your time.
Are you sure it's not your time you're wasting?
It's been a pleasure meeting you.
Miss Waring. Do you have any idea what I've been trying to do with you?
Trying to make me feel small somehow, I suppose.
And?
I learned to deal with that a long time ago.
Well, the girl in my picture hasn't. Sit down. Over there. Please. I wasn't trying to make you feel small, Miss Waring. I was trying to make you feel anything. Disgust, disappointment, anger. That's bad breeding, isn't it? One must maintain control of one's emotions on your Philadelphia main line. One mustn't show the world what you are really feeling about anything. However, physically, you are right for the role. Yeah, Mitch.
Mrs. Grant, 413.
Yeah, Marge. Can I wait? All right, what's the trouble? Look, Marge, I'm trying to get a picture off the ground, and you know that. How many have you had? Or 3 or 4? Oh, where's Mark waiting? All right, I'll handle it. Where'd Miss Brown go, Mitch?
She said she thought you needed a little privacy. Shall I try to locate her?
No, just see that she gets the script. I wanted to read for the part of Linda. And you'll have to postpone the writers' meeting for a couple of hours. I have to go pick up my son.
Hey, don't you know gorillas are vegetarians?
Hi, Tony.
Do me a favor, don't look so worried.
Oh.
Huh? How you been?
Fine. How are you? How's your picture?
I don't work in pictures anymore.
No.
See you later.
Bye. Sylvia?
Oh, hi, Laura.
How about one more coffee?
Can't. Bracken's cut me down to 6 cups a day.
I need 2 minutes.
Take 3.
Thanks. Sylvia, I did something wrong yesterday.
Thank heavens you're not perfect.
And you've got to help me correct it.
As long as it's not burning down the sound stages.
It's nothing that drastic. I just need one for an hour.
You're making an underground film.
Now, I gave somebody a bad time yesterday who may deserve better.
Another one of Mother Carey's chickens.
This one's a hawk. I'd like to test him.
Bracken will be back the end of the week.
It can't wait till then.
Why not?
Well, I think this young man's had about all the discouragement he can take. Well, I hate to ask you, Syl, but I know you could get an okay from Bracken before then.
Laura, don't tell me you belong to the group who believes we have pillow talks.
I didn't say that.
Forget I did. I'll be calling New York later. Tomorrow we're doing wardrobe tests on stage 9, and if it's all right with Mr. Bracken, we'll slip this new find of yours in after they're finished, okay?
Thanks, Syl. I've got his number.
You sure he hasn't got yours? See you later. Paulette, baby.
Blank, blank, handed down the Supreme Court's majority decision in Dunlap versus Tegler.
Oh, is that anything like Dempsey versus Tunney?
Pete, we're studying. Go away.
Justice John Marshall.
Right.
Sorry, Counselor. Studio business.
All right, I have to get back to the set anyway. Hey, don't let this guy con you into anything, huh?
Say, Davy, what are you doing today?
Oh, I have to jump off a water tank onto a moving train. Kid stuff.
Kid stuff? What kind of kids does he know? Great news, Paulette. I landed you a spread in Playtime magazine.
Playtime?
Well, don't thank me. It's all in the line of duty.
I don't know.
Look, it isn't the center page. It's just a nice layout plugging you and the studio.
Well, how far would I have to go?
Well, the fewer the clothes, bigger the spread. Beautiful publicity. Why, your name could become a household word.
I think I can guess the word.
Think about it. Take it up with Mama.
I know what Mama's say.
Me too. That's why I asked.
Okay, Pete. I'll talk it over with Mama. But you do me a favor.
What's that?
Don't tell Davy.
Listen, if he ever gets that law degree, for his first case, he can sue Playtime. See ya.
I guess you're attractive. If you like beautiful women.
Hi, Diane.
Oh, hi, Rachel.
That's Kevin Grant's script.
It's very honest.
What part are you up for?
Linda, got much to do?
Great seduction scene.
Hey.
Oh, I gotta go.
Good luck with the reading.
Thank you.
Don't mention it.
All set, Miss Dean.
Are you ready, Tom?
Yes, ma'am.
Roll them. All right, Tom, now we're just going to talk for a few minutes. Your name is Tom Hudson?
No, Barbario. Some casting director told me once my name was too ethnic. I mean, whoever heard of Sinatra, Franciosa, Gazzara, right?
How long have you been an actor?
5 years.
What did you do before that?
I was a shepherd.
Tom.
Look, do I have to just stand here?
Whatever makes you comfortable. Just relax.
Relax. Are you kidding? Some 50 guys that I've never met before are going to look at what I'm doing right now, and they're going to decide whether or not I've got what it takes, whatever that is. Now, sure, I could stand there and be charming, humble, clever, whatever I thought they were buying this week, but what's that? Cookie cutter time, another actor standing on the same marks, answering the same stupid questions.
That's the way it's done, Tom.
I know. Everybody gets the same shot, but not everybody's the same. Oh, boy. Now that I've pointed that out, do you know what those 50 guys are going to say? Don't touch him, he's trouble.
Are you?
If being me is trouble, yeah, but I'm with it. You lay a script on me and I'll show you what I've got. Give me a scene, give me a character, give me something I can work with. And I'll make it happen for you like it's never happened before.
Thank you, Mr. Hudson. Cut, please. Excuse me. It was very effective. And you don't have to worry about those 50 guys. Just one.
Bracken.
As soon as it's printed.
So I wait.
You might pray a little.
I'm kind of rusty.
Good luck. Thank you, gentlemen. That's a wrap.
That's a wrap.
Perfect. What about Linda's first scene?
Well, what about something on this order?
That's wild. Let's pick up some accents of that color in the set, see what Al thinks.
All right. And for the pièce de résistance, chiffon, for the seduction scene. Chiffon because it rips so beautifully.
Excuse me, Andres.
Yeah.
The model's ready with the negligee.
Model? Negligee? What? Oh, Rachel.
I don't know what you had in mind for the seduction scene, Mr. Grant. But if Linda looks something like this, might help motivate the action.
Well, I'll have to give you that, Miss Holmes.
If you really want to give me something, how about the part?
How did you find out so much about what's in my script?
Same way Linda would have.
Take a walk for me.
You know, Linda was written for me. And one thing I'm sure of. Nobody else can give you what I can.
You got a test.
Then I got the part.
You got a test.
All right, Rachel, you've gotten what you come in here for. Now, take off the negligee. It belongs to Barbara Parkins.
I'd love to.
No, not here. Yeah.
Mr. Grant there?
Yes, he is. Mr. Grant, it's your office.
Thank you, Honor.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mr. Grant, Miss Caldwell just called. Your picture budget's approved.
That's great. Thanks, Mitch.
Hold a minute. Your private line.
Okay, I'll hold on. Bracken has just okayed the budget. Now we make pictures.
Formidable.
Mr. Grant,
Yeah?
it's Mrs. Grant. Says it's urgent that you come home immediately.
You tell Mrs. Grant I'm on my way. Sorry, it's an emergency. All right, what's happened?
Kevin?
Just tell me what's happened, Marjorie.
It's Mark. He's missing.
Missing? Didn't you pick him up?
I took a nap and I overslept.
How long?
A couple of hours.
A couple of hours?
I went to get him as soon as I woke up and he was gone.
Well, have you called the police yet?
No, I called you.
Come on. Operator, could you get me the police, please? It's an emergency. 2720799. I want to report a missing boy.
Mommy.
Mark.
Never mind, he's here.
Oh, baby. Oh, honey, are you all right?
Are you really okay?
Where were you? I thought you were...
Why didn't you wait for me?
I did. I waited.
Oh, I told you never to leave school without Father and me.
Marjorie.
Now, what's wrong with you? Do you know what you've done? You know how worried we've been? Daddy was just calling the police. What's wrong with you? Why can't you be dependent on?
You're the one who can't be depended on. You're the one who sits... Look, Mark, why don't you run along upstairs, okay?
I'm sorry, Mom.
It's all right.
That's okay. You go ahead and clean up, right?
I wish you wouldn't talk to me like that in front of Mark. You destroy my authority.
I don't destroy it. You abdicate it.
It could have happened to anyone. I just overslept.
After how many brandies, huh? How many? If you had to drink, why didn't you call me? You did Tuesday.
Remember how angry you were Tuesday?
Because you do this every single time I start a picture. Because you act like I'm off with a woman.
So do you!
Look, Marjorie, we have to stop tearing at each other, huh?
And please stop blaming me for everything.
I blame both of us. Look at us. We have so much. We enjoy it so little.
I remember when we had so little and enjoyed it so much.
We're both quite different now.
You're different, Kevin. I'm still the same.
Maybe that's the trouble, huh?
Well, then why don't you just go back to your woman? Have your affair. Make love to your precious, exciting studio. I don't know how to stop you anyway.
wish I were? Or an empty shell to be filled with whatever fantasies please you at the moment? Who is it?
Go on.
Mr. Grant.
Miss Waring?
I was just rehearsing.
How's it going?
Well, I just started, actually. I wanted to see if I could...
Could get a feel of it?
I'm trying.
I'm impressed.
I love your script.
That's good. In fact, maybe we should forget about the reading. Just shoot a test.
You don't even know what I can do.
We'll both find out. On film. Will it bother you if I poke around the set for a while?
I can leave.
No, no. I won't watch, I promise.
All right.
Plastic roses. I hate plastic roses.
Do all producers burn the candle like this?
They go into production in 2 weeks. I am still not very happy with this set.
Why? What's wrong with it?
I thought you were going to rehearse, Miss Waring. Diane. Give me a woman's opinion. That picture. Is it something you'd hang in a place like this?
Is this studio your whole life?
Look, the other day, I was annoyed about a lot of things. I'm afraid I took it out on you.
You don't owe me an explanation.
I like Laura Dean. But her pushing you at me was just another pressure I didn't need at the moment.
What made you change your mind about reading me?
You? In my office. When I was on the phone, I caught a glimpse of something. An understanding that the character of Linda had to have. I didn't think it was in you until now. Here tonight this late. I was going to say because my wife doesn't understand me. But I would never allow a line like that in one of my pictures.
Can I get you something?
No, thank you. How about a swim?
No, the riptide's too strong.
Well, you've got to learn how to swim against the tide.
Because it always changes?
I should have said it right away, Laura. Thanks for getting me the contract.
Your test got you the contract.
I won't disappoint you.
Just don't disappoint Mr. Bracken.
May I ask a favor?
You're beautiful, you know that? Really beautiful. You put me down from the first day I'm on the lot, and now you want a favor. Name it. It's yours.
I'd like you to do a scene with me in class.
You pick the scene, Princess. We'll make it work out.
Thank you.
Sorry it's not champagne.
Hey, why didn't you tell me? I had to hear it from the kids.
Are you angry?
Fifth Amendment.
You are.
All right. I guess any guy's going to get his nose bent a little thinking about his girl undressing for half the country.
Oh, Davy, lots of girls do it for playtime, not just actresses. There's sales girls, secretaries, and school teachers even.
Do you want to do it?
Well, it's great publicity.
And it's all you, the whole spread. Not just pinups. An interview, a biography. Well, it's a great break for you, baby. A great break. Isn't that just about what Mama said?
Davy, Mama is only thinking of my career.
Your career or the one she never had?
Davy, that's not fair.
Paulette, your mother was an extra. Crowd scenes and walk-ons, that's what she had.
She had me, and she didn't have to.
Look. Maybe getting pregnant did blow her what big chance. But it also gave her the best excuse she ever had for not becoming a star. You can't spend your whole life feeling guilty for her mistake. Cut the cord. Live your own life.
Davy, then tell me not to do it.
I'm not going to tell you what to do about anything, Paulette. To lay out your career or what to eat for breakfast. If someone has to tell you what to do, well, then maybe you better take it home to Mama.
Good scene.
Shall we try the words?
Well, first we'll get the feel of the characters, and then we'll worry about the words.
Diane, Mr. Grant's office just called. He'd like to see you.
Thank you.
What's up, something good?
I tested for his new picture.
What part?
Linda.
Well, I heard that was already said.
Who?
Rachel.
She's not right for it.
Well, maybe not Princess, but I guess she did something right.
Thank you.
I wanted to tell you that we cast the role of Linda.
That won't be necessary, Mr. Grant.
I'd like you to know who got the part and why I picked her.
I already know. Rachel Holt. I also know the reason.
And would you mind telling me?
I think you know better than I.
If you're too well-bred to say it, what are you insinuating? That Rachel had an affair with me?
Well, that's really none of my business.
You're damn right. It is none of your business. Who I have affairs with is my business. Fact. I cast pictures based on an actress's performance in front of the camera. Rachel got the part for one reason. Her test. She plunged in all the way. You stuck in your toe and then ran like hell for the shore.
Thank you.
That's not really what you wanted to hear, is it, Miss Waring? That's too hard to face.
If Rachel landed the part through an affair with the producer, oh, you could live with that. You could chalk it up to the fact that you wouldn't play the game. And then you could go right back to being the confident, unruffled, unfeeling lady. But that was not the reason. Fact. Rachel was better than you were. And that's why she got the part. You do have talent, Diane. A lot of talent. But it's twice as tough fighting for something you don't really need, isn't it?
But I do need it. I need it desperately. Can't you understand? I've got to be more than the daughter of someone with connections. I've got to be somebody on my own. And I will be. On my talent. And I don't care whether you believe me or not, because I do.
I thought you were a girl who couldn't cry.
No. Not anymore.
That's fine. That's beautiful. Okay, Paulette. All right. Now get with it now. Got it. Okay, why don't we try a couple with the gown off, huh?
Pete. Oh, baby, would Mama let you do anything if it were cheap? But this is a sophisticated publication. Everybody reads it. Smile for Mama, please. Put the stars in the eyes, sparkle. You're an actress. Play the part. Oh, baby, it's going to be so good for you.
No, Mama. I don't think it's going to be good for me.
The studio wants it.
No, the studio doesn't want it.
I beg your pardon? Isn't that a decision for Mr. Bracken to make?
I think he would rather Paulette made it.
Mama, maybe you are right. It's great publicity, and any girl would just jump at the opportunity. But I don't want it.
Well, we have our answer.
Thanks, Miss Caldwell.
Paulette. Oh, Miss Caldwell. Oh, well, I'm Paulette's mother, Grace Douglas. We haven't met.
How do you do?
How do you do? She's just a little nervous. I think I can bring her around.
Mrs. Douglas. No.
Sil, are you sure you know what you're doing?
I'll take the responsibility, Pete. I think it's what Mr. Bracken would do if he were here.
Well, it's your neck. Such a pretty one. I hate to see it guillotined.
Say, why don't you fill in with Rachel Holt? She always looks like she has her clothes off.
Good idea.
Paulette. See you later, Mom. Thanks again, Miss Caldwell.
My pleasure.
Town school. Everything's just great. Good. Oh, excuse me, I've got to rush off. Well, it must have something to do with the man. How did you know? Well, we're both members of the same sex, aren't we?
Are you okay for the stunt, Davy?
Couldn't be better. Okay, and roll it.
Roll 'em, please.
Speed. All right, fellas, get out of here. Come on, get back. Action! Cut and print.
No, nothing startling, Mr. Bracken. Oh, you know that playtime layout for Paulette Douglas? Well, in view of what you told me, I took the liberty of canceling it. Yeah, I felt it wasn't right for her. Yes, I've already talked to Rachel. She's more than willing. Mm-hmm. Thank you. And the Kevin Grant production starts next week. Yes. Oh, by the way, he's very high on Diane Waring. Apparently, she wasn't quite ready for this one, but her test showed a lot of growth. I think you ought to see it. Uh-huh. What? This is not my 6th cup. It's my 7th. I will. Yes, you too. I'll talk to you tomorrow. Good night.